How's it going, everyone? It's Jace, and today I'm bringing back the segment where I cover once a month all the hype sneakers that are going to be coming out, how to cop, resale predictions, and I'm gonna just talk about my favorite element of each sneaker. And please let me know in the comments below at the end if you do go through all these sneakers and you want me to break down any specific sneaker. I would love to do that for you guys. And as usual, if you are new to this channel, please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. I drop information every Thursday to help inform you about the latest drops. So thank you, and let's get this video started. Now this time it is a bit interesting because I am starting near the end of the month, but I still wanted to cover the last 2 weeks of February before I start covering the whole month starting in March. The first big drop is going to be the Carpet Dunk. Similar to what happened with Notre last month, this is going to be a collab between them and Nike. This is dropping exclusively on the 26th in the original Baltimore Carpet Skate Shop, but there should be a bigger retail release in the coming weeks. The price right now is TBA, but if I had to guess, these are more of a premium dunk high, so I'm assuming that these are going to be somewhere around 130 to 150, most likely 150. And I have to say, my favorite detail is just having revealing uppers. So if you look at these dunks, they have this kind of blue upper, but as you wear them away, they do turn yellow. And then if you have been paying attention to dunk high prices, they almost always drop a bit after release. So we saw, for example, the Notre dunks, they were at $600 or $700 at the peak, and then once they fully came out and everyone was starting to receive their pairs, it dropped as low as $300. I've seen some pairs even going for as low as $250. But for these, like I said, it has that cool gimmick, so I think that these could potentially go up to, on the low end, somewhere between $500 to $600, and on the high end, potentially even $700, $800. Obviously, depending on how much hype and how much stock there is, which is always going to be one big influencing factor that we really can't control or have any knowledge of, really. Now we get to the main day that most of the heated drops are going to be coming out for the remainder of February, which is going to be February 27th. So starting off, we are going to have the ready-made blazers. They are going to be coming out in 2 different styles, one featuring mainly white and one featuring mainly black. They are going to be retailing at $160 a piece. There are going to be various boutiques where you can enter a raffle like end, but for the most accessible drop is gonna be on the sneakers app, so make sure that you do tune in on the 27th. And as usual, if you have not seen my how to optimize your sneakers and how to get more W's on sneakers, make sure you watch that video. I will leave that in the card above. Make sure you are set up that day for the 27th because it is definitely going to make checking out all of these sneakers a lot easier. There are going to be a couple pairs that you are going to have to do all in 2 minutes, so make sure you watch that. And I would say my favorite detail about this sneaker has definitely got to be the fact that it reminds me of a higher end sneaker, kind of like what Dior did with their B23 sneaker. The pattern almost reminds me of that Dior motif pattern. And then, as I said, the retail on this is $160, but if you can't cop, expect to pay somewhere between $550 to $600, and it will probably slowly go up, but may potentially slowly drop just because blazers are not super popular and off-whites are kind of an exception to that rule. So next up, we have Jordan 4 Taupes. These are going to be retailing for $200. They are going to be available from many foot sites like Shoe Palace, Foot Locker, Champs, you name it. It's going to be on sneakers, and many boutiques are going to be raffling these off, so expect decent stock numbers for these. This sneaker is ranging from $350 to $400. This is definitely going to be because it features that kind of mocha colorway. So we saw with the Jordan 1 mocha that because it was more or less like a Travis Scott colorway, it was nicknamed Poor Man Travis Scott 1 because it was about 3 times cheaper at roughly what, $500-$600 now. These will eventually climb as high as $400 to $500. Now you'll notice on this channel I mainly talk about Nikes right now, and that's really just because there haven't been a lot of Yeezys that really caught my eye. The last couple pairs I bought were going to be the Cinders and the Alvas, and then beyond that there weren't that many releases that I was personally interested in. Now we do have 2 Yeezy 350s coming out on the 27th. The first one being the Ash Blue. This is going to be available as a raffle on the Adidas Confirmed app, as well as Yeezy Supply. You could definitely check Eastbay and Foot Action as well because they do get Yeezys once in a while. So most foot sites probably won't have it this time around, but you should definitely look around. And then the second colorway is going to be the Yeezy Boost 350 Ash Stone. And from what I'm seeing, I believe that this is going to be the rarer of the two shoes. It is going to be on Yeezy supply, and it is only being raffled off in the smaller boutiques. Hence what I'm going to get to next, which is going to be the current resale of early pairs. So we are seeing that the Ash Blues are going for around $350. But the Ash Stones are going for almost $100 more. So that already kind of tells me that backdoored pairs are way less as well. And it's probably just going to be a bit of a harder shoe to get your hands on in general. These are going to be retailing at $220. So do expect these to have a decently higher resale than most, because of the fact that they don't have earth tones in them. And they actually look more striking than all of the 350s that have been coming out lately. I think these are going to do better. So expect these to go up closer to Cinder prices. I think these could definitely stay around the 400 and potentially even pass that a little bit at 450. Now I think this is gonna be the hypest drop of the rest of February, which is going to be the Airmax 1 Clot Kiss of Death, which was originally released 15 years ago. So now in 2021, for the 15th year anniversary of that drop, they are re-releasing it with some subtle changes, but it is still gonna be based on that background of Chinese medicine / philosophy. And if you look at the OG pair, it was going for $100 retail. So accounting for inflation, most likely this new pair is going to go for $150. In terms of resale, we are currently seeing the levels at around 600 to 650 for backdoor pairs. So I'm expecting these to drop a little bit when they do finally come out, but they will most likely spike in value eventually, just like the original pair did, which are currently sitting at almost $2,000 for most sizes. Now, in terms of how to cop, these are mainly going to be available in Asia for now through the Juicy app. However, Juicy app does do worldwide shipping, so you can definitely try your hand at getting a pair then. But if you don't get them then, don't be sad, because there is allegedly going to be a wider US release later on. But anyways, overall, the rest of February is looking pretty promising. We do have some pretty big sneakers coming out. These are going to be the ones that I've seen people asking a lot of questions about, so I figured I'd combine them on one video. But anyways, let me know in the comments below which sneaker is your favorite in this list, and if I missed a sneaker, let me know what's your favorite sneaker that's coming out soon that you're going to be trying to get your hands on. And as always, keep it laced here on this channel with your boy Jace. I drop new videos like this every Thursday to bring you all the information you need to be prepared for these drops. And as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell notification. Make sure you support your local businesses, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.